Hey guys, I'm T Shadow. Welcome to the first official content video on my channel. I hope you are all having a fantastic day. Let's get started. In today's video, we are hopping on one of my all-time favorite video games, Garry's Mod, to review an extension for a mod known as TARDIS Rewrite. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, or just modding Garry's Mod in general, you have probably heard of this mod at some point. The extension we are reviewing today is the Brundoob's TARDIS extension, which is my personal favorite interior extension for the TARDIS Rewrite. I will never say this much because it's annoying and every other YouTube does it, but seeing as this is indeed my very first content video, I am going to make an exception. If you like this video or this type of content, please make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. With all that said, I want to give a huge shout out to Brundoob for making this amazing add-on and being just an overall chill dude. Without further delay, let's get right into it. We will begin by spawning in the Brundoob's extension. I want to make a note that as of March 20th, 2021, there is a secondary Brundoob extension known as the short rotor variant. However, besides the short rotor, there are no other notable differences between the short rotor variant and the regular variant. Upon spawning in from what I am now going to refer to as the Brundoob, we are greeted with a highly detailed, classic 1960s London police box found on many other variants and on the TV show. Right-clicking on the Brundoob allows you to change the exterior to one of 5 skins: a darker used looking variant, a lighter and newer looking variant, a burned looking variant, an even darker used looking variant, a darker newer looking variant, and a darker burned looking variant. Proceeding to the Body Groups tab, we are presented with a few more options. Clicking the door sign button allows us to slightly change the color of the sign. Next, we can click on the No Sticker under the Body Groups tab, and we are greeted with the ability to remove the circular St. John's Ambulance sticker. I'd like to note that removing the sticker with the current skin you see in the video will result in a clean area where the sticker used to be, giving it sort of an old and changed appeal. Moving on to the windows, under the Body Groups tab, we are given the opportunity to change the windows from blue to black or to white. And finally, under the Body Groups tab, we have the cards, which allow us to add a few aesthetically pleasing items to the exterior of the Brundoob. The first option is a sign that reads "Carol Singers will be criticized," and the second reading "Out of Order," which is a reference to the first episode with Bill Potts. The developer of this mod has notified me that a variety of different window colors and a snow skin are making a 100% appearance in the Brundoob TARDIS extension in the future. As for more body groups, there is no definitive plan for anything else yet as far as exterior design. However, they could be added, so keep an eye out. In conclusion of the exterior, there are plenty customizations for the Brundoob that allow you to make it more in your image. On to the interior. When opening the Brundoob's doors, we are introduced to a purple and gray themed interior. Making our entry, we are greeted with an elevated platform containing a console unit surrounded by 6 columns, each containing a chair that by pressing E will allow you to sit in any of them. Looking back at the door, we can see that the interior of the police box gives us a 3-sided view of the exterior, kind of like the 13th Doctor's TARDIS, and a Gallifreyan symbol located at the top inside doorway. Moving further into the Brundoob, you can see that the walls contain small purple hexagonal roundels along the wall of the console room. The platform is secured with a thin silver railing all the way around. Taking a look at the center console unit, we see the console taking on the shape of a hexagon, adding to the aesthetic of the entire console room. While the console seems to be a solid gray, matching the walls and floors of the interior, there is a miniature purple dot finish around the edges of the console, matching the aesthetic of the roundels on the wall of the main console room. Taking a look at the console room itself, it has a very simple appearance, which would usually be a problem. However, in the Brundoob, the theme of the console room and the way each item on the console is laid out really makes this console look fantastic. The buttons on each side of the console are well placed and decently detailed, making hunting and activation for a button not a hard task. A downside to the console's buttons is the fact that it seems some of the buttons are missing sound effects in correlations to their animation. However, to make up for that, most of the buttons and switches have great custom sound effects. That make me want to stop writing and redoing this stupid script just to play with the Brundoob for a little bit. Pulling the throttle lever indulges us with a beautiful time rotor animation and what sounds like a slightly modified takeoff sound effect, which sounds great. Moving on to the console's features, which can also be found on the Steam Workshop webpage, link in description, the Brundoob comes equipped with quite a few features. The flight lever allows the TARDIS to be controlled and flown around the map. The float lever, also known as anti-grav, allows the TARDIS to stay suspended in the air unaffected by gravity. The throttle allows the TARDIS to disappear from one place and reappear in another. The door lock switch will allow you to simply lock and unlock the main doors. The door toggle switch will allow you to open and close the doors as if you were doing it at the snap of your fingers. Get the joke? The physical lock pull lever grounds the TARDIS, making it unable to move until it is disengaged. The self-repair button allows an empty TARDIS to begin the repair process and fix its damages, and this feature can also be changed to a selected TARDIS with redecoration enabled. The tips feature, which I've had enabled for this entire video, will name a control and show you where it is on the console. The red isomorphic control switches allow only the owner of the TARDIS, the one who spawned it, to use it. The cloister feature is a mode that is activated at 20% or less health to warn you of low health or imminent danger. All lighting within the TARDIS will change to red. The sonic dispenser, known in game as sonic charger, will give you the owner of the TARDIS a sonic screwdriver swap. If one is not already equipped, please note that in order for this feature to work, you must have the sonic screwdriver add-on installed. Link in description. Some other notable features include a switch that reveals a hidden screen and a switch that makes the screen an interactable UI. A client-side music player, vortex shields, a hostile action displacement system, a scanner, a cloaking system, and my personal favorite, the power switch that allows you to shut off the TARDIS. And in my opinion, the Brundoob extension does the best job of utilizing the TARDIS shutdown feature. Moving deeper inside the Brundoob, we can open a door with a Gallifreyan symbol above it. Immediately turning right, we can go through a second door and finally opening a door on our left, revealing an empty room for our decorational additions. Proceeding down the staircase, we can see that the hexagonal roundels mentioned earlier in the video as part of the theme show no signs of stopping as we venture lower into this rewrite extension. At the bottom of the staircase, we are greeted with a door to our left, which allows us to enter a giant room right under the console. If you like decorating your TARDIS, this is the perfect extension for you. Looking forward at 3 doors, one on the left, one straight ahead, and one at the right. Unfortunately, the door to the right has nothing behind it, as the mod is not complete. The door to the left consists of one room on the right-hand side. Moving to the door straight ahead leads us to 2 rooms, one on the left and one on the right. So clearly you will have plenty of space to bring in furniture, TVs, desks, and other TARDISes, you name it. So, this rewrite extension packs a punch. Great theme, very detailed, an absolute work of art for the rewrite extensions community. I really recommend this TARDIS, as anytime I am playing Gmod, I use it to some degree. Another huge shout out to the extension creator Brundoob for making such a great mod for the Doctor Who and Garry's mod communities, and for being such a friendly social person. If you want to show your appreciation towards the mod or the developer, join the Timeless Game Group Discord channel, link in description, and send him a message. Well guys, that is the end of this video. If you are still here, big thanks to all of you for your support, and hopefully you choose to subscribe and watch my future videos. Also, if any of you have any experience with making voiceover videos, please let me know, as this is the very first time I have ever done it, and I feel like I sorta screwed up. That being said, I'm T-Shadow, signing off for now. Bye-bye.